I close my eyes. Everything I've watched on television today, small scents hitting my senses over the hours, or even pictures in the magazine I flipped through earlier, have been constant reminders of the man I ran from. The hold he has on me makes no sense. Even the dog food commercial that played during the last break got me. I instantly wondered if he liked dogs or cats. Seriously, I was on the cusp of losing it over a man who I, for all intents and purposes, don't even know anything about. Well, aside from our ridiculous chemistry, that is. My ringer continues, and I know without a doubt that it's him calling. With Piper still here, I can't think of anyone else who would be calling me over and over. Plus, there's the little fact that I ran out on him this morning. Something tells me a man like Thorne Evans isn't used to women fleeing the scene, ever. The ringing stops. I let out the breath I had been holding. He'll give up. He never said he wanted more than what we shared. He wanted me to beg him to take me, and I did. He wanted me, and there's no doubt what we shared last night was what he meant by that. He had me. That's hardly cause for him to put forth this much effort to break through my silence. In a different world, I would have woken up with him and asked him straight up for more. But that's not my reality. He'll move on to someone easier. The ringing starts again. Or maybe he'll move on after this call.
Seriously, this is so ridiculous. I've let you sit there and be miserable all day, but enough, Ari Daniels, enough. I don't care what you think you need. I'm going to give you what I know you need.
I don't open my eyes. I keep my head back, resting against the couch. I also don't correct her. She's right. I've been stewing in my own pain and misery all day. I'm not that person, the one who sinks to the bottom and doesn't try to get back up. But I also am. I very much am. I sink to the bottom, then I climb back up. But I remember what made that fall possible in the first place, and avoid the pain of hitting my knees again by holding those memories up like a shield. That's me, Paris Avoidance Daniels.
I'm going to say some things that I should have told you years ago. I'm going to say them, and I don't give a shit if you like what I have to say. I don't care if you think you aren't ready to hear it, or hearing what you think you need. I refuse to let you be sucked back into that depression your bitch sister always succeeds in putting you in. Closing yourself off from finding that beautiful life you deserve. So, ready or not, it's time for some harsh truths, my friend. First, letting someone get close does not mean you're going to lose them. You don't need to keep your heart locked away from feeling. Look at me, honey. I've been here, and our friendship doesn't mean you will feel pain. I'm as close as it gets, and you won't lose me. Your loss, their lives, that shouldn't be something that keeps you from finding more in life. They died, Ari. They died on their way to you because they loved you so much. The thought of you being upset was too much for them to sit at home and ignore. Tragic. God, it was. But knowing that, can you honestly say they would want you to use their loss to keep from moving on and finding that something more?
I keep my eyes closed, my tears starting to fall through my closed lids. Her words slam deep into my soul, ripping me apart. Oddly, with each rip, it feels like something else is following to mend it back. Word by word, stitch by stitch.
I was there, she continues. I was there through it all, so I know. I was at your side while you were living your dreams, and I was so unbelievably happy for you. But I was also by your side when those dreams turned into nightmares.